She had been with the family for nearly 2 years, quietly observing the rhythms of their daily lives, always ensuring the children were fed, clothed, and cared for. Maria, the maid, was a woman of gentle patience and unshakable kindness, a beacon of calm in the bustling household. She loved her work, not for the pay, which was modest, but for the quiet moments she shared with the children, the way little Sophie would reach for her hand when she was scared, or how Jackson's laugh could fill the kitchen with warmth. She believed in the goodness of people, even when the world outside seemed harsh and indifferent. It was a crisp autumn morning when Maria first noticed the faint bruises on Sophie's arm. They were small, purple and blue, almost imperceptible unless you looked closely. Maria paused mid-sweep, her heart tightening. She asked the little girl softly, "Sophie, honey, what happened?" Sophie's wide eyes filled with tears. I fell," she whispered, a practiced little lie, or so it seemed. Maria nodded gently, not wanting to frighten her, but the feeling in her gut told her something wasn't right. Children fall, of course, they tumble from swings, stumble while running, but there was a stillness in Sophie, a hesitation, that set Maria's instincts alight. Over the next week, Maria couldn't shake the unease gnawing at her. She noticed Sophie flinch when her father raised his voice in play, and she noticed Jackson, usually boisterous and mischievous, clinging a little too tightly to his mother during bedtime. One evening, Maria was cleaning the children's bedroom when she overheard Sophie talking in whispers to herself, as if trying to make sense of something terrifying. "I didn't mean to, it hurts, Daddy said it wouldn't hurt," Sophie murmured. Maria froze. Every hair on her arms stood on end. Those words were not innocent. Those words were a cry for help. She sank into the corner of the room, holding back tears, feeling a storm of emotion, fear, anger, disbelief. How could someone who was supposed to protect and love, cause a child pain and dismiss it as nothing? The next day, Maria made an excuse to stay home, telling the children's mother she had a mild illness. She couldn't stay silent. She had to act. Her mind raced, thinking through the options, but one thing was clear. She needed help from someone who could protect the children immediately. She picked up her phone and, with trembling hands, dialed the local authorities. She recounted what she had seen, what Sophie had whispered, and begged them to act quickly. While waiting for the police to arrive, Maria sat quietly in the living room. The air was heavy with anticipation, yet she tried to maintain calm, hoping the children wouldn't sense her fear. Minutes later, a knock at the door made her jump. 2 officers stepped inside, their expressions serious but reassuring. Maria guided them to Sophie and Jackson, explaining the situation carefully, as gently as she could. "The